Hey guys, what's up, how's it going? My name is Rob and welcome back for another video on the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys an update of the dividend investing case study. I'm going to give you guys an update on my portfolios. I'll show you guys how the TFSA and the personal account is doing. I'll give you guys a quick little update on some of my stock holdings, and then I'll show you guys some of the dividend income and all of the dividend income that our portfolio has made since we first started investing. And since this portfolio is basically going to be made to eventually live off my dividends one day, one thing I've been doing is I go to the grocery store every single month and I spend 20% of my monthly dividend income on groceries. So I went to the grocery store. I'll show you guys what I bought the other day, and I'll give you guys a quick little update on that. Before we jump in the video and I show you guys how our stocks are doing for today, I just want to say really quickly, if you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys want to follow alongside with me as I do these updates. And I will put some links to Wealthsimple Trade and whatnot if you guys want to get set up with that in the description of this video. Alright, so let's jump inside the portfolios and I'll show you guys how our stocks are doing. So in total, we currently hold two portfolios on Wealthsimple Trade. We have our TFSA and our personal account. In today's video, I'm going to focus on the TFSA since it is the bigger account, and the two portfolios basically mimic themselves for the most part. The personal account is just an extension of the TFSA since we're running out of room. And in total, we have $34,000, as you guys can see here on Wealthsimple Trade. And here on our personal account, we're currently up 1.39%. This is a newer account. It was created about, I think about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months now, and it's got 6 positions here. And then our TFSA, which is our big one, that we're going to focus on in today's video and I give you guys an update on, is the one that we've kind of been building since we first started this this portfolio on this YouTube channel. So that was way back in January of 2020. So I think we're on month number 16 or 17 or something like that now. So over the past day, the portfolio is up $20, which is 0%. Over the past week, it's up once again, almost just shy under 1%, which is $147 in the past week. Over the past month, it's up 1%, which is $448. Then over the past 3 months, we're up 8%. Once again, that big jump coming at the beginning of the year, $2,124. And then in the past year, we're up 15%, which is just a little bit shy over $4,000 inside the TFSA. So as you guys can see, our stocks have just been regularly growing, slowly but consistently, and basically growing over time. And a lot of these are basic month I shouldn't say monthly dividend stocks, but a lot of them are just dividend stocks, and every single month we're taking those dividends, throwing them back in the stocks and growing them over time. There's not too much going on inside the holdings here. I'll give you guys a quick little update. As you guys can see, Algonquin Pound Utilities continues to go down. This is one of the holdings inside my personal account that I'm kind of been growing over time, because I think this stock is just a really good buy. It's been going down quite a bit, currently down negative 10%. Really good stock, really one to take a peek at. But other than that, there's not too much going on. CNR also took a bit of a dip recently. As you guys can see, are currently down 3% in my portfolio. Definitely a stock we're looking into. Other than that, though, we have some of the bigger ones. Our REITs are doing pretty good. Manulife's doing pretty good. Severia Corp went up 25%, which is doing really well for us. I might buy some more shares of that. TD is doing really well at 25%, and then TELUS also had a bit of a jump recently, going up to 8%. And then our ETFs are doing quite well. Our VDY is up 18%, which is our Canadian dividend-based fund. 18% is pretty good. It owns a lot of the big Canadian dividend stocks. And then we have VFE, which is the S&P 500. It's kind of like a US exposure. It's a very easy way to get a lot of exposure to US growth-based stocks. And if you guys missed the video I did previously, I talked about holding US stocks inside of TFSA. That was the last video I did. Check that video out, because I talk a lot about why I hold a lot of US growth stocks inside my TFSA. But that's a quick little update on the holdings of the account and how each individual stock has basically been performing over the past year and a half. Alright guys, so I want to talk about really quickly just my plan for going into June for the portfolio. So one of the big things I want to do for June is I want to add a new stock inside the portfolio so that we can get some new stocks and some new diversification for some of our Canadian stocks. So I'm going to be looking for some new stock ideas for the month of June. But nonetheless, I'm just going to be putting more money inside the portfolio and slowly growing it over time. Just like usual, I'm going to be buying the same stocks I have, maybe look towards adding a new one, and we'll just keep at it day in and day out, growing the portfolio slowly over time. And the monthly dividend income for March is is basically over now since we're kind of approaching the end of the month. It's the 31st right now doing this video, and I think all the dividends have basically gone in, other than maybe like one or two, but they're not big ones anyways at the end of the day. So we're currently dividends for month number 17. It was month number 17 of actually month number 17 of May, and then June is going to be month number 18. But month number May, our current earnings were $38. Oh, just shy under $40. So you guys can see it's a big difference. You know, last month we made $100. This month we're only making $40, and that's because a lot of our stocks paid out a dividend, but because the way they kind of roll over, because some of them are quarterly, some of them are monthly, and some of the monthly ones don't always pay the same yield every single month. Some months are bigger than others, kind of thing. So this month we got a little bit shy under $40, but that's okay because next month is going to be like another big month again. So that's just kind of the way it works with dividend income stocks. So your income is going to kind of be going up and down all the time. And before we end the video here really quickly, guys, I just want to give you guys a quick little update on how I'm living off my dividends. This was kind of one of the goals for this channel and for this portfolio when I first started out, was to one day eventually get to the point where I could you know, as easily as possible and as 100% as possible, eventually live off my dividend income. So one of the things I've been doing is spending 20% of my monthly dividend income on my groceries, just to get an idea of over time how that grows, and how like something fundamental like, you know, the food we eat, we all need to eat food to survive, how that can make our lives easier. And if our dividends are paying for that, it's kind of a cool thing to not have to worry about food. So I went to the grocery store, I grabbed some groceries, and I'll show you guys what I got. We got a total of $20 to spend since we made $100 last month. So here's what I spent at the grocery store for $20. Alright, so here's the groceries that I bought the other day here. As you guys can see here, I got this little bag of rice. I usually like to get a big bag, but the big bags are too expensive, so I just got a little one for now to hold us over. And I got a bunch of canned stuff. As you guys can see, most of this canned stuff is pretty cheap. It's like $1 each, so I just pick up some few things I might need, like some tuna, some lentils, some beans, some tomatoes, you know, lots of good cheap stuff. Some coconut milk, good for pretty much making everything. Also, surprisingly, they had blueberries, fresh blueberries that were really cheap. I think it was about $2.99 for a little thing like this. Usually they're like ridiculously expensive, so I picked one of those up. Here's some organic green onions. They're super cheap. You can get them for about $1 for a little bunch of them. Here's some lemons because I needed them. Next up we have is garlic. Garlic is literally like the cheapest thing in the world. One of these bundles for 3 cloves cost heads is like $1 each. And then we got some bananas, which are really cheap, and some almond milk. So not too bad for this trip for this week. I got a lot of stuff on sale, and this is just some little stuff to help us out. Of course, this isn't just what I eat, but it's just some little things to help us supplement some food along the way. Alright guys, that's it for today's video, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the video, like usual, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you guys have any questions, post them in the comments, and I'll try to get back to them as quickly as possible. But anyways guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and have yourself a good week.